I have a few bins here that are full of stuff that hasn't been looked at in over a year. And today we're going to make some decisions about what to do with these items. So when we moved into Hill Cottage a year and a half or so ago, we had a few items that we weren't really sure what to do with. We weren't sure if we needed them or wanted them anymore, but we weren't quite ready to get rid of them outright. And so we did what a lot of people do. We put those items into bins and we put them in a storage closet. And that might seem like a way to invite clutter or to just keep things around that you don't need, but it was actually done very intentionally. This is a system that is used among minimalists and people that are trying to simplify their lives, and it's called a quarantine bin or a isolation bin. And basically the theory is that you put these items into a sealed container and put them into storage, and that way you have it accessible if you find out that you actually do need something or do want something from its contents. But if the time passes, and our time limit was about a year, if the time passes and you haven't thought of these items or looked at the items, it's probably true that you didn't necessarily need them around in the first place. These items are things I set aside for my kids, and I'm going to call them in. Actually, I'm just going to call in the 3 boys, and I'm going to see if they can name any of the items that are inside of these bins. These things have been set aside for them, and they haven't asked for these items for over a year. So let's see if they remember what they had set aside. I'm in your room. Come on in. Okay, go ahead and sit down by those bins there. You guys are all out of breath.
Uh-oh.
Come in here and sit by the bins.
What is this?
It's an ambush.
No, actually, what are we
Okay,
doing?
so do you guys remember when we moved here? And here, have a seat. Do you guys remember when we moved here and we had to set some stuff into bins because we weren't sure where things were going to go?
Yeah.
And so today we're going to, you guys are all out of breath, we're coming from the basement. Today we're going to go through the bins and decide if we need to actually keep the stuff or if we can toss it.
Okay.
So before we get started with that though, I want to see if you guys can name any of the items that are actually in the bins. Don't count this one, this one's just clothes that I just found these
What do you
clothes.
mean? They're like toys and stuff?
Well, do you remember anything we put inside the bins?
No.
Could you name anything that was in there?
Well, maybe a wristband for my watch, curio watch,
A
maybe.
wristband? Okay. What about you?
No idea.
No idea?
I don't know. This is gonna be cool for us.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so start with... Okay, so after we go through them, we're going to decide if it's something we should keep or not.
Okay.
Okay?
Can we open it already?
Yeah.
Wait till
Okay.
Mom starts the video.
No, it's already started.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and open the first one. Open one of them at a time. Some of it might be girl stuff too.
Oh,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
that thing. Yeah, I was thinking.
this is
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah,
broken.
that's garbage.
Okay, hold it up. Let's see what it is.
Like a Chinese flute.
Okay, Chinese flute. You've deemed that this is not...
This should be something for the
Necessary.
girls. This is actually.
Those are polish racks?
Yes.
Okay.
I had no idea what this was doing. Oh yeah, this
I
is
remember
that's
I
why.
think I want to keep this. I don't even know. Oh.
Still have your fidget spinner? I don't even know where mine went.
Yeah, that's like an old
Oh,
prototype.
there's my old clock. But we don't need that.
And a lamp. I think this is not the greatest.
Okay, so you have this, which is really dusty, and then you wanted to keep this. I'm gonna give this to your sister because she loves pandas. And then this Viking Lego.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I look for the audio?
Alright, you can go outside.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Excuse me.
Alright, oldest brother is being dismissed. Okay, what's the best thing you found so far?
This.
You just saw that right now for the first time.
I know, it was the best thing I found so far.
Okay, what about you? What's
Yes.
the best thing you found so far?
Yes.
Probably the rocks?
The rocks.
That's what you were most excited
Okay.
about. But you actually could name that, which nothing else you could name.
Rocks. This. What was it? And maybe this. But this is like a blast from the past.
Okay, remember we have to go through all this stuff so it's not laying everywhere though.
Can I be dismissed?
No, it can't be dismissed. Now we have to actually go through it and make sure that
No.
if we don't want to go through it, that means you don't want it. Okay, so what do you think is a good lesson that we learned from this project that we did today?
We have a lot of
We
stuff
have
that
a lot of stuff, and we don't know like what like everything like all the stuff that we have.
like we don't know what it is.
So stuff that you didn't even remember that you had, right?
Yeah.
So what percentage of the stuff that was put away in these bins do you think that you're going to need to keep or want to keep?
Like 15%.
Maybe 15%. So
Like,
were there a
maybe
couple? Were there a couple things in there that you were happy to have back?
Yeah.
Are you gonna find a special spot for those things?
Yeah.
And most everything else is gonna get donated or sold or thrown
My
away,
stuff's
right?
just gonna go in my drawer.
In your drawer? Where are you
Yeah.
gonna put your things?
Everywhere.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna keep it in my room. In my space.
Somewhere nice that's
My
gonna
space.
you'll take good care of it now that you have it back.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, that was a really fun process. I'm happy with how this all turned out. My boys actually surprised me at how easy it was for them to get rid of those items that used to be kind of sentimental or special. And now that they haven't seen them in a year, they really didn't care much about them anymore. So that did kind of surprise me a bit, but it just goes to show you that kids especially, their loves and their interests, they all change so much over the years. And maybe, you know, with their taste changing, it's okay to declutter some of those things that aren't so special anymore. We were able to get both bins filled with items that can be sold and also items that are going to be thrown. And they have just now a few special items that they are keeping in their drawers of their dressers, that's where they kind of keep their special things. And they're happy with the choices that they made. As you could see, my oldest son, he kind of found a couple of key pieces that he wanted and was interested in, and the rest he just kind of gave me leeway to do whatever I needed to do with them. So he was out of the process. My younger son did stick around for the entire event and help me kind of sort through things and really pare things down. So it was fun. I'm happy that we did it, and now there's 2 less bins for us to go through later. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and I hope that you will continue sticking around by subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you'll always know when I have new videos available. Thanks for stopping by the cottage, and I hope to see you again soon.